Hey everyone, Ardred Shadow here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So previously, Genshin gave us a stupid event that I hated. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you, I'm sorry. I don't want what you're selling. Much like how I did not want that stupid event. Which, okay, well, it ended a few days ago. And I tried to get through it, but that final level was just... By that point, I had no patience left, and the fact that it was supposed to be... What am I doing? The fact that it was supposed to be like some kind of endurance sort of thing was pretty much what really like set me off, where it's like I was already struggling kind of, and the fact that it starts you back from the beginning every time you fail, well, I had next to no patience. I could not get the Primo Gems from that, so I basically just considered it a lost cause. But aside from that, I actually got through a little more of Sino's story quest, and we actually learned about his past a little bit, and his past that ties in with Sethos.
Forest, protect us. It all adds up.
Although now, just because we have this thing for the talent books and whatever else it is, let me take care of this. Hey there, Ninja. Oh, he died when he ran in front of me. How nice.
Receive my blessing.
You did not miss anything other than me ranting about the stupid event that I lost my patience with. Now I'm getting more talent books for Columbina because of the overabundance. Overflowing abundance, yeah. I knew it was something abundance, I just couldn't remember what. I've been playing this game for how many years now? Jesus.
No more lies. Seek within. A new moon rises. Receive my blessing. Covenant of the deep.
Dead. Okay, I'll take that.
Branch into song. With one heart, we pray. Can't hide the truth.
Jeez, 18 seconds. That might be one of the fastest times, or the fastest completion times I've done for that. I think one time I got it at 17 seconds, only because, well, they were nice enough to stay in one spot for an effort to just totally mop the floor with them. Oh, why did I do that?
A great
Oh,
transgression.
why is she almost dead?
A moonlit night for all. No more lies. Billowing surge. Lush as the moonlight. Yeah.
Okay, almost there.
Who's that?
Genshin's a song for the everlasting forest. No more lies. Time to come clean.
Oh, there you are.
The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of.
You're still alive? Oh.
Allow me.
Well, might as well. Okay, and now I don't need to do my commissions anymore. So let's get out of here. Oh. Oh yeah, we only have 3 more days until these banners are gone. And then we have the angel-looking girl called Liena coming in, I think. I know nothing about her other than apparently she looks good in Flynn's color scheme. And that she reminds me of Pyra, kind of. At least in terms of the similarity in looks. I don't mean that she has resting thirst face like Pyra does.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Okay. Oh, no, don't do that. I always hate this. Now let me claim this. I still don't know who I'm going for, though. It's like, obviously, I don't have any of them, so can't do that. And to the surprise of nobody, I already have Nilo and Kokomi. I don't use Shenhe as much as I wish I did. And I don't use you very much now that I have Mawiko and Arlecchino. No one loves you! Oh, I did not realize they were both Constellation 3 with me. I don't know what her constellations do. I never paid much attention to it.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically.
Oh, it's just letting me know about the witch's homework that I haven't done. Yep. Okay, well, maybe that might be something. It's also too bad that they only let you do this for, like, one character, but then I guess they don't want you, like, I guess, cheesing it and be like, okay, I'm just gonna get all the constellations for Yaimiko, and, like, yeah, no. That would take away the chances of them trying to make money. Well, I guess, I don't know, maybe this might be helpful. Oh, why'd I do that? Why do you have to be one of the most attractive characters in this game? Then again, and I just have this, well, obviously I've gone on history saying I have the whole love-hate relationship with her. She knows what she did. She knows what she did.
People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
Okay, well... Oh, wait, I can just do this. Okay, well, I left and I couldn't go back. Let's see what happens now. Can I just walk over there?
A déjà vu I could have done without.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking when I brought you here. Yeah, it's like, oops. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you relive the trauma and mental scarring that you had to go through. Oh, okay, so I can just... 'Cause, yeah, I was like, I left and then I was like, okay, how do I get back in? Oh, okay, we can either go to the square or go to the temple. Does it matter? No, I guess we had to go to the square. Yeah, well, that's fine. Oh. Hello, random lady. She's just standing there, menacingly. She doesn't even blink. You're not alive! Oh, you know, I just realized. I've spent this whole time in Sumeru. And not once have I been doing this.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Oh. Yes! Get the party ready and don't swap them out. Easy. Okay, deploy them. Shit, so... I've been missing out on a whole bunch of optional dialogue. Empty head! Oh well. Again, I guess I wasn't thinking last time, and I wasn't thinking until now. Hey you, are you an empty head?
I see everything.
Yes, you are. Empty head!
I've taken some time to reflect on this. If I had to guess, Professor Cyrus came to the desert knowing that he would almost certainly never return.
Essentially, this was going to be his last... well, the last thing he ever did.
He's a stubborn man who tends to double down when he feels strongly about something. We won't get anywhere trying to convince him to escape.
I agree. My master Nephis says the same thing. Once Cyrus makes up his mind about something, he won't listen to reason.
So that's one thing. A few other things come to mind too. You've heard all you need to hear about the Temple of Silence. So on that, I don't have anything to add.
Yes, I think me and my eyes have heard enough.
My own memories of this place are hazy, though. Probably something to do with the overpowering presence of the Ba fragments. That might explain why I suffered from constant headaches and fevers as a child.
Oh, jeez.
I do remember having some fleeting moments of profound emotion when vague images would appear in my mind. But I don't recall much, only bits and pieces. I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. Thinking back on it now, I suppose it was Herm Anubis' way of trying to encourage me, even if we couldn't communicate.
It was his strong will inside your mind.
The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith. So if the will and might of Herm Anubis is a real, intangible thing, and they are its rightful worshippers, then...
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way.
Don't make any rash decisions, Sino. There must be another way.
No. I have no intention of returning it. I need this power to protect Sumeru. But the temple has the right to make the final decision over its fate, since it belongs to one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. So I will challenge them head-on, and win the right to wield this power for myself, fair and square.
Although, why do I have the feeling that they're not going to accept fair and square?
This reminds me of something Alhaitham mentioned to me just before we left. He said that the Temple of Silence was originally founded by the ruling elite of the day. Traditionally, such organizations are bound by a strict and ancient code of nobility. Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them have their own internal rules. They talk about the importance of never dishonoring their tribal bonds, or the rules laid down by their ancestors. I think we could turn that to our advantage. Go back to them with a proposal of our own.
Really?
Wow, and just like that, we've turned the tables on them.
Looks like we have the same idea. Turn it back on them now while we still can, in terms that they cannot refuse. That's how we win this.
That sounds good to me.
Great. And I know just how to start the conversation. Let's go find Sethos. We'll tell him that I know a thing or two about medicine and would like to take a look at his grandfather's condition.
Okay. We're gonna have him in his debt. Or, we're gonna have him in our debt, rather. Oh, right, you're the empty head. Zoom, zoom, zoom! So it's like, what is this run?
Everyone hold hands.
Empty heads! It's like, it's been over 5 years and I still don't know, like, what is this again? Like, why does she do this? Why do all of the small girl type units do this? Like, Nahida wants to be an airplane.
I see everything.
Empty heads!
Everyone hold
Empty
hands.
head! Oh, okay, we're heading this way. So I'm gonna head this way. And find... nothing.
I see everything.
Empty head! You must be an empty head if all you're doing is just Blair Witching in a corner. Oh, and here's the throne that the grandfather was sitting on. Oh, I can sit on it! There. I am your god! I mean, technically I am. Okay. She just looks so damn small compared to the thing. Okay, at least this doesn't look as ridiculous. Okay, well... Okay, let's fly on up there.
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
No.
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of medical training, so I was wondering if you might let me take a look at your grandfather?
I have no objections, although we do have our own doctors here. I doubt you'll be able to tell us anything we don't already know.
Only one way to find out.
Follow me. Keep your voices down. We don't want to disturb him.
Well then. Well, I guess, well... Okay, well, I guess at the risk of partially joking... He's doing the "don't look at me, I'm sleeping" pose. Well, could they have at least chosen a better pose for him than this? I don't know.
Let's talk outside. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and his prognosis is quite grave. I'm sure that your physicians have come to the same conclusion.
Okay, so it's even worse than I thought. Freaking coma of all things.
He appears to have sustained a serious injury in his youth, which has been exacerbated over the years by the heavy burden of work and now by the effects of old age.
Jeez.
Regretfully, I must inform you that, based on what I've seen with patients in a similar condition, he doesn't have long left. A few days at most.
That's encouraging.
Yeah. I've known for a long time.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of respect for the man. But you also see things differently. You have a broader range of concerns and a more pragmatic approach. So tell me how we can end this on your terms. Let's find a way to bring all this to a resolution while Bamoon is still alive to see it. That's what really matters to you. I know it.
Yeah, there's no time to waste here. You know that better than anyone.
You know, the two of you are actually in a very similar predicament right now. Both of you have a very different perspective from the men who raised you.
That is true.
Right. And you didn't create this situation. They did, but somehow you've ended up having to make the tough decisions.
Because they both kind of forced you into something that you never even asked for when you were very young.
You're right. We both look at this problem very differently than the people we inherited it from. I accept, Sino. This all began because of Hermanubis. So let's end it with the rite he himself created. Legend has it that when Hermanubis first arrived in Tuletula, he sparred with the city's residents. He and his two companions proved their mettle by fighting over several days, winning the support of many fine people. That group of supporters were some of the first members of the Temple of Silence, and the sparring matches were enshrined as one of our founding rites, the rite of duels. It's where it all began.
Sounds very fitting. I'm in.
As a fellow vessel of Hermanubis, your ties to the Temple of Silence run deep. So I will permit you to participate in this rite, along with your chosen companions.
When you say that, do you mean the characters that we have assembled here, or do you actually mean my chosen companions?
3 against 3. Sounds good.
However, I have some additional terms. As the challengers, you must win all 3 of your fights to win. And Sino, both of us must put our Ba fragment on the line. The winner takes them both. Letting Cyrus leave with one of the Ba fragments was a mistake, made by my grandfather out of pity It is a long-standing issue that must be addressed for the Temple of Silence to move forward. I can make no concessions on that front.
None needed. We're on the same page. If I win, the Temple of Silence must release Cyrus, and consider this past dispute resolved. If you win, I'll return my power to you.
It's a deal. Then let's meet at the ceremonial hall tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock.
Okay, more waiting. Well.
Hey!
Grandfather, you have to hold on.
Do I even want to know what his thoughts might be? No, apparently not. Oh, he's down there. Or rather, we have to go down there.
Everyone hold hands!
Empty head! Oh. Yeah, I didn't see you before. I guess because I was too busy looking here.
Well, after how that went, there's definitely no turning back now.
There never was. Turning back hasn't been an option for me since the moment the professor slipped away to return to the desert.
You have to win. You need this power, both as General Mahamatra and for yourself.
Yeah, that's right! Besides, it stayed with you ever since you were a small child. Surely that's a sign it thinks of you as its rightful owner.
Both as General Mahamatra and for myself. Yeah, when you put it that way, I've had to overcome a lot to tame this power and claim it for myself. Not everyone could have done that.
Exactly!
Let's not get sidetracked. We gotta focus on winning. We'll help you see this through. My eyes will definitely make sure of that.
The Traveler and I will never lose.
And neither shall I. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that, for a variety of reasons, fell out with the civilization of the rainforest. It's just as Dia said. Prejudice has pushed people apart. But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamun cares for many more things than he lets on. And I don't think that Zethos is any kind of villain. He's just doing what he thinks is best. Tomorrow, everything will be resolved.
Oh, well, hold on. Okay, well. I guess if it's gonna let us just speed up time, sure. Why not? Okay, so the ceremonial hall. Oh, okay, I can just come through this way.
We gather on this day to perform once more the rite of duels, with the greatest of all sages, Lord Hermanubis, as our witness, for his power and authority is present in our midst. This is our most sacred of ceremonies, and no disruption from the audience shall be tolerated. It is incumbent upon all to observe the duel with the utmost respect and reverence throughout the proceedings. Representing the Temple of Silence, the Defenders.
Grandfather, you're here.
And apparently he's not in a coma anymore.
A rite of duels after all these years. I am surprised by your decision, Sethos.
I know what I'm doing, Grandfather. Just leave it to me.
Representing the Academia, the Challengers.
Ready. We will fight to have our voices heard.
Warriors, take your positions and decide on the order of battle. We come not to debate what brings our challengers here, nor what will become of the defeated duelists. Duelists, the might of Hermanubis himself is at stake here. Now, fight. Fight until the rightful victor is proclaimed.
I'll go first.
Huh? Are you sure?
I'm sure. Also, I'm Lumine. We want to keep our morale up.
I agree. She's very strong. Sending her out first will definitely intimidate the opposing side.
Yes, besides, war criminal in 5 nations. If that doesn't get them scared, I don't know what else will.
Okay, then you're second.
Sure.
We have decided.
Nothing can top the most heinous and the absolute worst of all her war crimes, eating Farina's cake. Or, well, letting Paimon eat Farina's cake.
So have we. Let's begin.
Okay, so how are we doing this?
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Look out, she's got a dull blade. Leave it to me.
Don't forget, safety first!
Okay.
You then! You better play nice with her, or Paimon will make you regret it!
A little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Hey!
Great. I've never used Dendro Traveler.
Propagate!
Propagate.
Spring forth!
Uh-oh. Run away!
Scatter!
A swift end to the first bout. I now invite the duelists of the second bout to please step forward.
I've only used Tenari in passing.
When you're both ready, you may begin.
Let's begin.
Watch out!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Keep up.
Oh, there you are. And there you went.
I hear everything.
Thus ends the second bout. We will now move to the third bout. Duelists, please step forward.
I'm ready.
so am I.
This is the final stage of the rite. I remind you both that the terms you agreed upon in advance are binding.
Yep, I did it, but we're not out of the woods yet. At least I kind of know how to use Sino. Kind of. I don't know how Sethos works, though. So depending on how he fights...
When you're both ready, you may begin.
I am Sethos, vessel of Hermanubis, grandson of Bamoon, the leader of the Temple of Silence. For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis by guarding the secrets of King Deshret. And even in our darkest hour, when we could not see a way forward, we chose not to abandon hope, but to embark on a brave new experiment so that we might prevail. We earnestly sought Lord Hermanubis' wisdom and power, longing to see his spirit and his light descend upon us. Now, I will fight to become the rightful wielder of that power!
I am Sino, General Mahamatra of the Academia, student and successor of Cyrus, the Sage of Spantamad. I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and my nation. And you, I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching. So bare your soul.
Everyone, old and young, fit and frail, they're all waiting to see how this duel will end. My grandfather is a wise leader. He is also known to be a ruler who is not afraid to get blood on his hands. I understand his beliefs well, and I know what he expects of me. But our faith has held us back for too long. After I grew up, I went to the rainforest once, and I saw for myself the people of the city. Times have changed. The people of Sumeru are happier and more free now than in the past. I thought about this as I stood at one of the tallest points in the city, gazing down at the streets below.
Yeah, they're happier now because Grand Sage Czar was thrown out. And hopefully he's somewhere out there right now choking on his hat.
Then I thought of you, Sino. You and I both wield the same power, yet the lives we lead could not be more different. Each Ba fragment of Hermanubis stands for something different. Might, glory, and one of many other secrets that have yet to be revealed. I once thought that the nature of our fragments must be what makes us so different from one another. But maybe it's that you've found your answer, and I am still searching for mine.
I am more than just a warrior. I am my own person.
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both of us, shaped the course of our lives. We are his vessels, and yet we are more besides. So show me your answer, Sino. Show me I can be more than my faith, more than the power I wield. Show me the person I can become! Bring it on!
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer? Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule-Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule-Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule Tula Tainarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
I was going to say, at least I didn't have to actually fight against him, since, well, obviously the game had other ideas. And we actually got some pretty interesting lore there in the process. Anyhow. Oh no.
Grandfather.
Hey, Sethos. You'll get through this.
I know. I'll miss him.
I am so sorry for your loss.
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming, huh?
Yeah, he's been on death's door for a very long time now. I think it was only through sheer willpower that he managed to hold on to this point.
And, well, it's just as Tainari kind of said. That it, or, what am I trying to say? Well, that at the very least, this was taken care of before he passed. So, at the very least, it's like, that was, I guess you could say, one final miracle he got to witness before, well, his time had come.
At least, he was able to see this chapter come to a close before he passed.
Exactly.
What's next for you?
Per my grandfather's last wishes, the Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of Hermanubis fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader, Sino.
But that's never going to work, as I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia. I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. The fact is, I know next to nothing about the staff, records, and environment here. As such, I am ill-suited to be your leader. Sethos, I believe the honor should go to you. Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I'm sure Bamoon never meant for anyone but you to be his successor.
You really think so?
I do.
Still, I didn't think Bamoon looked very surprised by the final result. Perhaps he had an inkling that this would be the way things end.
Well, in any case, since the Ba fragments are with me now, I guess I can call the shots.
And by proxy, you can bestow upon whoever you want to call the shots in your absence.
Sethos, I would like you to succeed Bamoon as the new leader of the Temple of Silence. You are more suited to the role than I, and I have complete faith that you will be an excellent leader. Just think of it as doing me a favor.
But doesn't that render everything that we've been through up to now meaningless?
Not exactly.
No, it doesn't. This experience has allowed us to become friends, which means that the Academia and the Temple of Silence will become partners once more. That's a much bigger deal than you might think, Sethos. You said yourself, times have changed. You have to believe that things can change for the better here at the temple too.
I will try. To be honest, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
Actually, part of me wonders whether Bamoon's intentions from the very beginning was just to create enough pressure to force us towards a duel. That way, no matter who won, one of us would have to surrender our Ba fragment, and the power of Hermanubis would be concentrated in one single person. Had you won, the Temple of Silence would have doubled its strength. And were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the temple, much less integrate the temple into the Academia by force. He knew that the temple's future would depend not just on the guidance of Hermanubis, but the support of the Academia too. So he made it his responsibility to ensure his successor would be free from the burdens of the past. His plan meant that whoever ended up succeeding him, they would have an easier time interacting with the Academia. With one single letter, he lured out the professor. No matter what happened after that, it would result in a net benefit to the temple.
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these trivial details. You're absolutely right. Grandfather and I considered this from every angle. We had to find a way to mend our relationship with the Academia. In that sense, the right of duels was just a means to an end. Thank you for everything, Sino. As a gesture of our gratitude, to those that you and Lesser Lord Kusanali deem worthy, I will grant the honor of access to the Temple of Silence for their pursuit of knowledge. The Temple of Silence has a wealth of information on King Deshret's civilization, more than any other organization in existence today. In times when you need information that only we can provide, we will be here to support you. But you must be exceedingly careful with your selection of candidates, lest you lead humanity to repeat the same mistakes. By the way, Tainari, my grandfather was so happy to see you. You are a descendant of the Veluca Shuna, and we are the heirs to the will of Hermanubis. The story goes that King Deshret chose the sage Hermanubis from among the Tainarians and appointed him as his familiar. He went on to fight many valiant battles with his Tainarian companions. They always stood by each other, from the founding of the Temple of Silence to the fall of Tuletula. The Tainarians who left Tuletula joined their human counterparts in the rainforest. A few centuries later, when some of the group returned to the desert, Many of the Tainarians chose to stay and put down roots in the rainforest. In all likelihood, those were your ancestors.
How fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tainarians, but I never knew that my forebears had such a history with the Temple of Silence.
I guess that explains that. I wasn't going to say anything, hoping that the game would kind of call attention to that. And well, I'm glad it did. So I guess good to know.
I like this story.
I don't know, just the way he said, I like this story.
By the way, has anyone seen Cyrus?
He ran off like a crazy turkey.
Yes, Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room. He wouldn't show it in front of me, but I think he still has many fond memories of my grandfather.
If it's true that you and your grandfather really planned for everything to turn out this way, then I guess he didn't really resent Cyrus as much as he appeared to.
And yet, he still had some of his guys kind of rough him up a bit.
Who knows? Perhaps all of us. You, me, and Cyrus. We're all just pawns in my grandfather's plan to set things straight. He was awful like that.
Well, yeah, I guess when you put it that way. Yeah, no way around it.
Someone's got to make the decisions when history is at a crossroads. I will make a detailed report on all of this to Lesser Lord Kusanali, and arrange for an official delegation from the Academia to come and meet you in the desert. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to in the days ahead. But once things return to normal, please come and visit the rainforest again. You should stay for a few days this time, and start to build some relationships.
And as we know from me playing some of the other events, he does build some relationships. With Sino, with Nilu, kind of, and almost everyone else we know. So, it all works out in the end. And yeah, that's what I get for not doing these character stories in the short amount of time that MiHoYo wants me to before they release a new event.
If we're going to work together, both sides have to get to know one another better.
I will. Alright, well, bye for now, everyone. I'll be seeing you.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
Don't worry, he will. A bunch of times. He'll even be in a group picture with us. Best of luck to you, Sethos.
I see everything.
Did you see, Grandfather? Sino chose me to succeed you as leader of the Temple of Silence. I will now serve in his stead. It's still early days, and I can't say that I know him that well yet. But after that battle, I now understand why he came here with a whole group of friends. Companionship means to trust and be trusted. Just like Sino and his friends, we too will fight side by side and support each other in times of trouble. Grandfather, we did it. We achieved what we set out to do. From this day on, the Temple of Silence has the chance to work with the Academia once more. Real change, real opportunities. They are now within our grasp.
Okay, that was an interesting close-up. I mean, okay, obviously it was trying to close up on Nahida's face, but then... Well, Nahida's face wasn't there. Something else was there instead. Okay, well... Oh. Okay, well, looks like there's just one last thing to do, then. And we're gonna go back over here. Jeez. Did I choose right? Yeah, close enough.
Everyone hold hands.
These numbers don't make any sense. I can't get them to make sense no matter what I do.
Hello, I am your god.
But what if Tibet's
Hello, I am your god. Even though you are slightly taller than me.
What? But I think it's way better. I want to play with Aranara.
Maybe someday.
I see everything. Do Aranara actually exist?
Yes, they do. And I can prove it. Just not right now. Oh, there's the door. I always get mixed up with trying to find this specific door. Because it's not in a very conventional place.
Hey!
Hopefully those earmarked funds were actually spent somewhere useful.
They were spent on buying you a razor to shave your eyebrows.
Those closed-door research projects are a complete waste of money.
And possibly to buy you a new attitude. Alright, let's see.
What were you thinking gallivanting off into the desert alone at your age? What if you take the bucket, You told not a soul what you were up to, designated nobody to handle your affairs, and left everyone scrambling frantically to try and figure out how on earth to clean up the colossal mess you'd made.
Well, hello to you too, random person. Random person who unfortunately reminds me of somebody I used to know in real life. Who even kind of talked the same way.
Oh, please, will you stop your yelling? What other choice did I have?
What do you mean, what other choice? Do you mean to tell me that after all your years of learning, and sagehood no less, the only idea you could conjure up in that white-haired walnut of yours was to shoot off into the unknown like some hot-headed 20-year-old adventurer?
Yes.
A one-man suicide mission, That's the best idea that one of the finest minds of a generation could come up with, is it? It astounds me that you survived the journey, and you're lucky that Ba Moon didn't finish you off when you arrived.
Okay. Well then.
All right, all right. Honestly, the way you're going off on me, it's like you wish you'd been there to lend him a hand. Does it mean nothing to you that I'm your colleague and former classmate?
You know, yeah, when you put it that way, he does sound angry. It's like, I'm angry that you made it back alive.
I've got nothing more to say. What's the point of berating an old bag of bones?
What do you mean, bag of bones? I'm a flesh-and-blood hero who, despite his old age, saved our General Mahamatra from being stripped of his powers.
I was gonna say, well, you're kind of the reason why this all happened to begin with, but then, well, you're also the reason he has powers to begin with and became General Mahamatra, most likely. And yes, he does have interesting glasses. Much like the individual that I refuse to name.
Okay, look. Fine, I admit it, I was in the wrong. How can I make it up to you? What about, a month's work at the Academia?
Okay.
1 month? Try 3.
Yeah, like, his glasses look like what happens if you get 2 of those old-fashioned Coca-Cola bottles, and you get the bottom pieces of them, and then, boom, now you have glasses. That's basically what this looks like. Except those are some huge Coca-Cola bottles.
Inari's master is really laying into Cyrus. Let's give them a wide berth.
Yeah, we're too young to get involved, and I'm just having some weird deja vu. I feel like I've seen at least this part of the cutscene before. Maybe it was from one of the times I was actually looking up the videos for something or other. I don't know. It's just weird. That's why I was kind of silent for a moment, because I'm like, wait a minute, why does it feel like I've been here before? Well, anyway, yeah, we're too young to get involved.
Professor brought this on himself. Don't pay any attention to him.
Okay. And Lumine, what are you talking about? Tarloka, we're too young to deal with this. You're over 500 years old! You're probably one of the oldest people here in this building. You're even older than Madame Farazan.
Wow, I haven't seen Master get this riled up in a long time. The last time he chewed someone out like this must have been back when I was still a student.
Really?
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them the situation's resolved. Want to come with me?
Okay.
We can go for dinner afterwards. My treat. You in?
Okay. Wow, Sino, you're taking me out to dinner? Boy. Is that General Jingyuan influencing you there? Like, are you mistaking me for March 7th? Well, anyway.
Makes sense. I'm in.
Free food is free food. That's what Paimon would say. Always happy to help. You know what, Paimon, since you're a pig...
Paimon's coming too! Let's go!
Of course you're going to be coming with us. Because you're a pig!
Everyone hold hands!
I should have asked him to come help out at work much earlier. That would have kept him out of trouble and avoided this whole debacle.
Maybe, but then... Well... On a technicality, things are going to be apparently better now.
Hey!
Nevis thinks he's getting a single day of free labor from me. He's got another thing coming.
Nishida's just watching as these two old men continue to argue senselessly. Stop it! Stop it! Can't you see this arguing is tearing us apart? Look at who this is affecting! Do you not realize what you're doing to her? Okay, well, anyway. Among Us! Alright. Anyway. Oh. Well. Wait, where does that take me? Oh! Holy crap, it's Farazan!
Hey, Kale.
And And Kale is here too.
You're back!
Yup.
Well, look who we have here. Would you mind explaining to me what has been going on this past few days? I heard you all ran off into the desert and got embroiled in a major catastrophe.
Grumpy.
All taken care of.
That does not answer my question. How could you be so careless? That goes for you as well. Yes, and you too.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. You are being very grumpy.
When you run into problems, you really ought to ask for help, you know? I've been around the block. Don't you think it would have made sense to involve me? And let's not forget, I know the desert like the back of my hand.
But like I said, Lumine is over 500 years old, so she's been around the block a little more. Either way, you are very grumpy.
Now would not be a good time to attempt to argue with Farazan.
That's Madame Farazan to you, Mario.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved. Do I make myself clear? Because if you don't,
Kale, please do something.
His voice. He's like, please, I'm begging you, help me here.
He's giving me the signal. Alright, guess it's time to play my ace in the hole.
The signal? You mean you've planned for this?
Say, Madame Farazan, I can see you're pretty upset, but, I was just wondering, remember that time you offered to give me a tour of the academia? Does that offer still stand?
She's not just upset, she is very grumpy.
huh?
But she's admittedly cute when she's grumpy.
Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well, of course the offer still stands. Come on. Madame Farazan will show you around the old classrooms.
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that. Also, check out Farazan acting like some sort of official academia tour guide.
Kale! Cup.
Yup, it's always good to see her again. Well, either of them, really.
Huh? What? Oh, right!
What is Cup?
What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. I can get you a cup.
Oh, there's a treasure chest I never got! What? Okay. That's the first thing I noticed. But before that, I was gonna say, she really wants to get you a cup.
Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
I'm sure that's not quite it, but you're not gonna say it, are you?
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe. Tainari and I used it while we were in school, and it's become something of a family tradition now.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. 2 people left. Let's bring them along, too.
Well, unfortunately, I guess I won't be reading Farazan and Kale's minds.
Is it possible to install a vision?
Oh, look, it's the birthday for that one NPC character that no one remembers. You know, ironically, I almost think Nodcry would have been like a good sort of environment for her. But well, everyone pretty much pretends she doesn't exist because of that botched collab that they made God knows how many years ago. Oh well, but yeah, Aloy probably would have fit in perfectly in Not Cry. Oh well, such is life. Okay, now there's something I must do.
Even when darkness falls, the faithful shall not stray from the righteous path.
And she still talks like a fortune cookie. But anyway, is it luxurious? I'm going to say it's luxurious. And now we're gonna go from one grumpy old lady to another.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
Is it possible to install
What?
a vision on a mechanical frame?
Okay. Well, that was random. And for some reason, Lolly sounded like she was being possessed by a demon. Or she was trapped in a wind tunnel, and I have no idea! It was all happening kind of quick. From what I understood, someone wanted to hide money in these chests because of their thesis, and now I'm confused. She's just looking up at them and, okay, you're just gonna freaking read whatever. Maybe you should pay attention to where you're. Jeez. Well, it could have been worse. I could have had Lolly shoving her feet in his face as well. Let's not think about that too much. So I'm guessing we're going for Alhaitham and Kaveh now. Actually, okay, just because. Let's go back to Nahida.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Yep, well, okay, there's Kaveh. Alhaitham doesn't care. But then again, that's kind of par for the course. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that if I had tried to do that with Farzan and Kale earlier, that's probably what I would have gotten.
Am I hallucinating? Or do I see Kaveh and Alhaitham engaged in diligent studying?
Oh my god! You're right! And they're both still alive!
We're just reorganizing all the books we used. Look, there's a whole mountain of them.
Yep, I see that.
There's no rush. Nobody reads these books anyway.
Meh.
My sincere thanks to you both.
One of those books is as big as Alhaitham's head. It probably weighs more than his head does, too.
Yes, with your help, we resolved the issue rather swiftly and painlessly. And the outcome was better than we could have hoped for.
I'm not sure if it was painlessly, though. I mean, like I said, some of those guys kind of roughed up Cyrus a bit. And that's what happened.
I see. The Temple of Silence resorted to rather unique means of self-preservation. It explains how they managed to remain hidden for so many years.
Like the Illuminati!
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a whole load of ancient documents as well. I'd love to go check those out if I ever had the chance.
I mean, you might get your chance.
That day will come. The Temple of Silence is a hugely important organization, and we'll be sure to maintain good relations with them in the future. Now, as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to treat everyone to coffee.
Everyone except for Kale and Farzan.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great. Although after the last few days, I don't know if I can handle another coffee. But I can just order something else.
You can have ice cream.
Sure. Let's go.
Your tables are so big. Oh. Okay, it's right over there. What the... Nargis. Why are you so grumpy?
I see everything.
Let them
There's
fight it
really
out.
no need to
I
fight
don't
over
want
such
anything to do with
paltry
it.
research funds.
Who's fighting for what? Yeah, well, Azar did a lot of terrible things, so, I mean... Your argument isn't exactly valid. He basically betrayed his god and then tried to put the son of another god in a robot suit to become their new god. He also practically made Nilu cry. I'm never gonna forgive him for that. Also, hello, I'm your god. Can I please interest you in the word of Lesser Lord Kusanali today?
There's really no need to fight over such paltry research funds.
There's also no need to be staring at me with those bedroom eyes. Or, well, those are Hypatia's eyes, I know, but... I still say they look like kind of weird bedroom eyes. No one will ever know what happened to Hypatia. I mean, okay, I know that she's just a random NPC, but still. I mean, Junior Zod was also a random NPC at one point, but then, well, she became kind of important to the story, and a lot of people were even starting to ship her with Dea. And she even got to come back for some of these, like, Sumeru events, which was really cool, and then we actually got her VA to do some kind of Valentine's Day message thingy, so, I mean, come on. At least just so I know what the hell happened to Hypatia. And hopefully she's not, like, thirsty for Scaramouche anymore. Or... Actually, no, she's not thirsty for Scaramouche anymore, because Scaramouche doesn't exist. That's actually... That's actually a bit of a paradox, then. Oh, well, I guess we shouldn't think too much about it. Also, hello, Sit.
probably make an admission brochure and put it up on the side. But I'm sure no one would read it.
Okay, so then... Where's the cafe? Oh, okay, it's this one.
Hey!
Empty head!
And then the Traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked him right out cold!
Paimon, what are you talking about? That didn't happen!
Then there was Tighnari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts. Whoa. Part of me wishes I'd been there to see it, but I'd have been biting my nails off worrying about you guys.
A truly edifying account of the events. Bereft of detail, but it has livened up the room all the same.
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this, then spun around and blocked.
Yeah, that's totally not what happened.
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to him. That's very dignified of you, Sino.
Of course. Being dignified comes with being a true champion.
Yes, actually, I can agree with that.
I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert folk before. It was a pretty unique experience.
Those weren't desert folk... Those weren't desert folks, Tighnari. Those were robots. The venue was pretty impressive too. A very ceremonial affair.
Yeah, huge place. It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was...
There was what? What is it?
Maybe save that one for later, Paimon. Dessert's here.
I think that'll do me for today.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again before heading home? We should probably finish putting all those books back.
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
Alright.
I should get going as well. See you all later. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Thank you.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes. So, I gotta dash too.
Alright. Have fun. And don't let anything take away that wonderful smile of yours.
Kali's come a long way. She's much more confident at dealing with other people these days.
Yeah, that's true. She's not as reserved anymore either.
Everyone's a work in progress. You never stop learning.
Well, okay, there's been a few times I agree with Paimon, and I guess this is one of them. And yes, at the end of the day, I honestly believe that no matter how old you are, you never stop learning. Hell, I'm learning new things every other day.
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything's finally wrapped up now. Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done. And also, those desserts Sino got, they were really good. Paimon definitely needs more of those in the future.
Then let's come back again in the then let's come back again sometime. You know, assuming that... Well, I don't remember too many things about the events, but assuming the events don't count as sometime.
Do you three have anything planned for the rest of the day?
Nah, not really.
If not, would you come somewhere with me?
Where are you taking me? Sure, where are we going? Disneyland?
That's a secret for now. Wouldn't want to spoil the surprise.
We're going to Disneyland, everyone! Okay, no. Yeah, right. We're gonna go see Clocky! Ho ho!
Okay, I think I can guess what you're talking about. It'll definitely be a nice surprise.
Is Clocky gonna tell me to subscribe to Disney Plus again?
Well, now Paimon's curious. Come on, let's go.
Okay, well... Let's see. Oh. That's not too far from here? Oh wait, are we going to the shrine of the thing I can't pronounce? Samstara? Yeah, Surastana. Thank you. Thank you, game. Or, no, actually, we're not.
Been a while since I last made my way up here.
Wow, look at this place. We're so high up.
Need any help?
Don't underestimate me. I'm actually a tree climbing champion. You underestimate my power.
As you wish.
Don't try it.
It's a nice spot, isn't it?
Yep. Paimon is still doing her thing where she points out the obvious. And yeah, it's not a bad spot at all.
What a great view. We're so high up, we can see for miles.
Yep, I can see that little boat over there.
Traveler.
Yes. Yeah?
Turn around.
Turn around, bright eyes. Well, those are definitely some bright eyes. Lumine's eyes! It's beautiful. But not as beautiful as Sitlali. Okay, no.
This is my secret base. Somewhere I only bring my best friends.
Oh, so... Wow. So you just made this really personal.
When I was a student, I used to slip away and climb up here all the time, just to clear my head. I was quite young then, and hadn't made too many friends yet. Back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Zethos was asking. Who am I? Why do I have this power? And what should I be fighting for? Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world. That was my experience. And I'm sure Zethos will figure things out in his own time, too.
As long as Hermanubis' power endures, you will remain inextricably linked to the Temple of Silence.
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way.
You're one tough cookie, Sino. You're a true champion now. As far as I know. You could say that it was rather ineffable. I'm sorry.
Of course. I see no need to be humble when it comes to the facts.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework. Sino accidentally dropped a fruit. Luckily, he has fast reflexes, so he caught it just in time.
Wow. Imagine dropping a fruit from this high up.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my fingers again.
Jeez, he makes it sound like he has a vendetta or something. It's like Sir Isaac Newton to the extreme.
Those were good times. I kind of miss the student life.
Sometimes I miss the student life. Sometimes I don't.
You know, Paimon really shouldn't be able to imagine Sino doing something like that, but for some strange reason, the mental image is coming through clear as day.
Then make it stop. There's somebody there.
Wait, is that Cyrus?
It's Professor Cyrus.
Well, there we go.
You guys carry on without me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, you're not supposed to jump down. Be careful.
Oh my god, we're playing as him now.
Surrender.
Okay, yeah, obviously I'm not going to be fighting anything.
Oh my days. I can't believe how stupid I look in this one.
What?
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself about?
Sino. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I found in some old notebooks?
Some mean doodles of you with big fat meanie written across.
Some old photos?
Oh, well then.
Can you believe it? This notebook was just sitting in a pile of odds and ends in the Sage's office. I must have forgotten to take it with me, and no one's touched it since. It was still right there. I was at the Academia earlier to discuss my workload with Nephis. I swung by the old office to have a look around and just happened to cross it. Oh, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
You look quite young yourself in that one.
I know. His hair is still brown back then.
Ah, it's this one. I remember that. Lisa took it, didn't she?
Yep. Looks like her work, all right. Who else could have found just the right angle to make me look so unbelievably hideous?
What the? Okay.
And this one. Looks like we're both dozing off.
Oh, cheeky girl. Taking secret photos of us without our knowledge.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like, these are good photos, aren't they? Hey, at moments like this, I hardly know where to begin. I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. And well, so do you if you feel the same way.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Don't be ridiculous, you old codger.
See?
Is that not what you wanted me to say? Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving the desert. Sometimes I've dreamed that I was doing research with them again. And other times, I dream of the day they saved my life. Oh, it was one of the happiest times of my life. We all learned so much from one another. You've matured so much over the years, I know.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the non-answers you just gave. So, I will do the right thing and keep my mouth shut.
Good thinking. Take your own advice next time. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? I thought heroes were supposed to be gracious. Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier?
What is it?
Lisa strikes again. Just how many did she take?
7,000.
Look how cute you were when you were little. I remember how well-mannered you were back then, too.
You mean he's not well-mannered now?
Yeah, and look how serious and professional you used to be.
Oh, okay, he got you.
Oh, I can't compete with you anymore. First you get better than me at the deadpan jokes, and now you're besting me at those little quips too.
Don't say that. I still have a lot of respect for you.
Huh, that's more like it. Hey, what would you say to meeting up with Lisa again sometime?
You mean like the one time when she came by in that outfit of hers? That's what I hate about doing all these out of order. Aside from the fact that I spoiled the end of Farina's story quest in the Musket and Roses thing. It's like, you get moments like this. Or meeting the little girl that Cloud Retainer takes in before actually getting to meet her properly. Or meeting Aino before I was supposed to meet Aino.
I'd like that. Let's find a time and pay her a visit in Mondstadt.
I mean, you, Kale, and Tainari go pay her a visit in Mondstadt. Cyrus doesn't.
All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Let's go next week. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition. I have got to beat Zaha Hadid.
Or you could find a real hobby, Professor.
Jeez. Shots fired. Oh, okay. Well.
Time has passed too quickly. The children have all grown up. But it turns out grown-up kids are no use. When Nephis comes after me, Sino still can't do anything to protect me.
Grown-up kids are no use. Wow.
Oh, that boy. Time is... but it turns... Oh.
Great view today. This atmosphere calls for a joke out of left field, to catch the listener unawares.
What?
Joke. How do I make this a joke?
That's the neat part. You don't.
I see everything.
I can't treat my students like kids anymore. I have to admit, Sino has matured far beyond my expectations. From now on, I'll just enjoy life as a retired sage. The future is safe in the hands of the younger generation.
I just want to lay on my back and stargaze.
Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of that chapter. Oh, I still don't have enough. Well, those are 400 Primo Gems I'm never gonna get. I suck at these, because it's like, sure, they give you a ton of time, but then it's like, okay, yeah, we expect you to explore all of this 100% by this amount of time, and then you realize that's actually not enough time to literally explore everything, because it took me forever to explore like 100% of like certain islands in Inazuma. How do you expect me to 100% explore that section of Not Cry? Literally find every nook and cranny. Okay, well, like, I have this 100% explored, but that still took me a while. It wasn't within the first 3 months. You don't have any thoughts, do you?
I see everything.
You don't. Because you are a robot. Hi, how are you?
Everyone hold kitty for booty. Harut? Marut?
I like how she just looked over at the cat when she said that. Okay, well, oh. Oh, right! I really should get to those as well. Out of curiosity. Anything new? Okay, yes, finally. I can get some of these out of the way. Oh, there you are, Nicole. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, I can't look further than your... Let me get taller. There you go. Well, she's definitely happy about how things are right now.
Yes, just like that. This will be more than enough to assassinate Varka.
What? I'm sorry, what? And she says that so happily, too. Like, oh boy, this is the perfect place for me to assassinate Varka. Yeah, Lumine pretty much has the right sort of response here. Like, okay, what are you planning on doing? What are you doing?
I'm going to assassinate Varka.
I heard you the first time. I'm asking why you'd do that.
I need ideas for assassinating the Grand Master.
I'm going to report this to Alice, you know. You are not allowed to hurt the Grand Master.
I went over this with Alice a long while ago. She stands with me, and has even offered several ideas on how I might take him out.
What the hell? Wow.
Of all her suggestions, this one seemed the most promising. Bring a full cart of Mondstadt's newest dandelion wine all the way here, and then, before Varka's very eyes, tip the entire cart over the cliff.
You know, funny you say that because I saw someone actually make a picture of Nicole doing exactly that. It was like a sort of this weird little mini comic. She's doing that, and then Varka, who's like overly detailed, is like he's crying, he's screaming in like pain, and like it was like, okay, why did you do that? It's like, okay, now I know why that person made it. It's too bad I don't know where I saw it anymore, otherwise I probably could try to find it. But I just remember seeing it, and I'm like, wow, that's very specific. Well, now I know why.
Perhaps the monumental, overwhelming grief will make him collapse, or go drown himself in whatever other wine he can find.
So you're just gonna pour it over, and then you're expecting him to just throw himself over the cliff?
That doesn't sound like it'll work. Wait, no! Don't even think about doing something so horrible.
Yeah, you're gonna make him cry and scream in pain, like in the comic I saw.
When writing a novel, the author, naturally, seeks to be as extravagant as possible, especially when writing detective novels. If the opening lacks a striking turn, how is the rest of the plot meant to unfold?
Okay, why are we talking about detective novels now? Also, is Paimon gonna bring out the silly glasses again?
Alas, this will be my final attempt at writing detective novels. Oh, I suppose they call them crime novels in Inazuma. In any case, they all tell of crime. There's hardly a meaningful distinction.
So, are you actually just trying to write a novel where someone assassinates the Grandmaster?
I also discussed it with Barbie, but our novel writing sessions always evolve into crime planning sessions. Methods of crime and puzzles of deduction. We have explored plenty of those, yet the plot would not advance.
Such as...
The Angel Killer case. Try as they might, the culprit remained elusive. The desperate detective rushed into the crowd, then shouted the revered names of the 4 great rulers at the sky. Whoosh! Pitter-patter. Boom! Detective and murderer reduced to ash.
Okay. That has just about the same amount of impact as Once Upon a Time There Was a Magical Place Where It Never Rained. The end.
What kind of writing is that? Doesn't that leave no room for deduction at all?
Forget that. It doesn't leave room for story if you just kill the murderer and the detective at the same time after nothing.
Of course there is. It was only through painstaking deduction that the detective finally discovered the names of the 4 great rulers, learning also that shouting them at the sky would inevitably reduce one to ash.
We mean using deduction to find the killer.
My point exactly. Simply deducing who the culprit is has become dreadfully unoriginal. The subject of one's deductions must be something more creative.
Are you serious?
I even thought of having a Seelie detective. An angel who, longing to become a detective, became a Seelie, and by some twist of fate, ended up as a detective's assistant.
Like Watson?
All Seelies love to guide people, so this one went about leading the detective from case to case. I found the idea rather interesting.
So instead of leading him to treasure, it leads him to cases. It leads him to murder victims.
Come to think of it, the Seelie detective and the angel killer case seem far more interesting than assassinating the Grand Master. Never mind, guess I'll move on to work on that idea then.
What happened to all the details you were working through? You're just going to move on?
It's precisely because I overthink every little detail that I've lost interest in continuing. Not to mention the mountain of words I'll have to write. The very thought of penning all those words. Oh, what a hassle. And I can't even get a ghostwriter for this one.
To ghost ride the whip? Okay, no. I don't know why I still remember that stupid thing from Peanut Butter Gamer. Just the stupid ghost ride the whip. It's like, it's only thanks to him I even know what ghost ride the whip even means, but anyway. She is very grumpy.
I'll just work on the angel killer case instead. But how might the detective deduce the truth? Perhaps he could have a conveniently informative dream.
The answer came to him in a dream. And now she's back to being pretty happy.
Seelie detective. Hold on. Why not have the Seelie guide that detective to assassinate the Grand Master instead?
What the f- So the detective becomes the murderer? I mean, it would be a twist that nobody sees coming. I doubt anyone is gonna see that coming. Okay, well, that was interesting. Okay, I guess now we have Iloga to go visit. Okay, he's right over here. Somewhere. Oh, he's over there with Flynn's. What you talking about? Well, I wouldn't say that he doesn't care. Oh, right, because I'm pretty much obligated to do this now.
Do not be afraid, for I am with you.
I know you are. There. Layla's parents again. It's so, like... I know it's not true, obviously, but it's like, you can't unsee it. Once it's like you do kind of pick apart Layla's design and then just the coincidental things like the color of his eyes and his hair or her ears and I don't know what else. Anyhow.
Well, Mr. Flint, now we're completely out of options.
Uh-oh. You're not going to try to assassinate the Grand Master, are you?
Who on earth came up with the idea to have Miss Aino attend the big meeting at headquarters? It couldn't possibly have been her request, could it?
Oh.
It was me.
Okay. So, why did you do that then?
You?
Yep, apparently.
Please tell me this is part of some new trick.
What's the trick?
It certainly is. When a solitary leaf takes to the breeze, it cannot fail but draw the eye. Yet when a multitude of leaves depart in unison, the singular form can no longer be distinguished.
Ah, I get it. The more people there are, the easier it is to skip class. We're still going on with this?
Sharp as ever, I see. Still, I must express my great regret for being unable to participate in such an enlightening assembly.
Be that as it may, Mr. Flint, look at all the autumn leaves in this building. I imagine all of them would love to fly away quickly.
Or they're gonna go come sail away with someone else.
I can already imagine all their excuses. Stomach aches, headaches, outstanding assignments, emergency deployments.
How are you so familiar with these? You've skipped your fair share too, haven't you? Yeah, like... a lot of this is catching me off guard.
Nope. They've used up all the excuses and left none for me.
Oh, darn.
I mean, good heavens. We once had 20 Ratniki down with stomach aches, 15 who hurt their legs in a fall, 6 struck by fevers, and 8 with urgent matters to attend to.
Boy, 15 that hurt their legs? Jeez. Well, okay, obviously that's their excuses, but still. Oh, yeah, pretty much. Exactly. Well, I'm sure people will eventually know what we're talking about, assuming they go visit the Sakano Gaming channel.
If an outsider saw this, they'd think our headquarters had been raided by the Wild Hunt.
I guess you're not wrong. It's like, why do we have so many injured people here?
In all fairness to them, if this place were genuinely to face a sudden incursion of the Wild Hunt, I am confident that they'd be here in full force.
Very funny, sir, but I have no intention of attending a meeting with the Wild Hunt.
Yeah, there wouldn't be much of a meeting to attend if they were there.
And neither do I. Yet, as we both know, the Wild Hunt seem to have a special fondness for playing the part of uninvited guests.
Look at how smug he's being.
Anyhow, I'm usually the only one left in the entire meeting room. And then, I still have to deliver the meeting minutes to the absentees after it's done.
Then I must extend my sincere gratitude for your efforts.
Could you come by yourself next time, then?
As I said before, such frustrations likewise possess an uncanny propensity to show up without invitation.
When can this poor leaf finally drift away?
Well, I wish I knew, Ilga. I wish I knew.
No need to drift away completely. Just a little further than the nearest leaf.
You're not helping.
Thank you, but I'm the leaf nearest to you, aren't I?
Yeah, and look what you're doing. Even Lumine has your number.
Rest assured, young master, we'll all make landfall together. Besides, I'm inclined to believe that no autumn leaf ever falls where it shouldn't.
Okay, now you're trying to be some kind of fortune teller.
All right, let me think. My stomach doesn't hurt. My legs are fine, I don't have a fever, and I've no urgent matters to attend to.
Why not say that someone stole your lunch?
Sounds like you're doing pretty well then, all in all.
Obviously, that's the problem. And for some reason, I thought he was face palming earlier, and well, I guess maybe he was, but oh, not anymore. And yeah, I have definitely seen my fair share of fan art shipping these two together. And I mean, like, there's sort of precedent for that. That being that Flynn's does have his dialogue about her where he literally sounds like he's enchanted and even, like, almost in love when he's talking about her. Meanwhile, she's over here like, I should be careful about him. He kind of gives me the creeps, basically. Actually, what does that actually sound like? There it is.
He comes across as very polite and courteous, but for some reason the animals seem to fear him. I will keep my guard up around him, but since I barely know him and have no evidence of wrongdoing, I will also reserve judgment. Whenever he passes by the Frostmoon Enclave, I will share some of the daily harvest with him. What? His name's too long, but otherwise he's fine? Are you sure?
Okay, so yeah, basically. And well, I don't have Flynn's obviously, but I have heard like the actual clip of him talking about her, and yeah, I can definitely see it's like night and day. She definitely sounds like she's a little, like, I guess uncomfortable or a little on edge. Versus him where, like, yeah, he's basically here like some kind of romantic poet talking about the beauty of a woman that he's in love with. Anyhow.
Have you decided?
I have decided. And apparently, I have another one of these to do. And well, you know the drill. Darn it, I didn't want to interrupt the song.
Huh? Isn't that Mallows? Has she been out gathering inspiration again?
Yes. But the little one has been like this ever since she came back. As if lost in thought.
Is she thinking about the ocean's gray waves?
Huh. Maybe the theme this time is super profound. You know, like when a great artist realizes some fundamental truth about the world. Come to think of it, Mallows has given us a whole bunch of paintings. We could hold an entire exhibition at this rate.
You probably could.
Paimon can't wait to tell everyone all about our little painter's rise to artistic stardom. But we'd need Columbina's permission first, of course.
Yeah, probably.
Why is that?
Well, because they're nearly all paintings of you. It's like, would you be comfortable with many, many people admiring your beauty?
Oh. It's okay. I don't mind. It sounds intriguing.
Well, as long as... Well, obviously we know the game doesn't go there, but it's like... Imagine if Malus were to paint something like that with Columbina. It's like, would you still be okay?
Oh, seems like Mallows has decided what to draw. Quick, let's see what kind of paint we've got.
Okay.
This time, let's go for deep and tranquil colors.
So your sort of cool colors, like blue, purple, and green, maybe? Or maybe blue and purple. I can use one of the random things that I just stole from you, Columbina. It's cool and tranquil, I guess. It's also what I have the most of right now.
Alright, that should do. What do you think, Mallows?
Well, she seems happy.
Yep, looks like a happy Kohenki to Paimon. Oh, wonder what kind of painting we'll get this time. Oh, is it done already? Mallow seems a little sad. Is it because of the painting? Oh, let's take a look.
Did you paint something sad?
Okay, so it's Columbina taking a walk under the moonlight and gazing up at the night sky.
Okay.
I must be looking at the true moon beyond the false sky. I used to take midnight walks like that all the time.
Oh. Okay.
Used to? Oh, right.
Yep, that was a long time ago. Columbina is pretty much confined to this garden now, even though Nodcry is where she was born.
Yes. I would gaze at the sky and wonder, what really lies up there on the true frost moon? Perhaps it's just like here, filled with lots of little animals. Or perhaps there's nothing there at all.
We know there's a spaceship up there. But only because, yeah, we made it to the end of the story.
Oh.
And most hardcore players probably would have already gotten this long before making it to the end of the story. There could always be a few up there with you. There could be other cute creatures up there. Maybe some you've never seen before.
I hope so. And I hope, if there are, the creatures would welcome the sudden and unexpected return of their goddess.
One is a home where she isn't even free to move around. The other's a home she knows nothing about.
Molos and the other Kuhenki are really gonna miss you.
And I will miss them too.
Yeah, this is definitely as if, like, before, well, the part of the story before Dottore interfered and we all thought that she was going to be going back home. She really does. Like, she was probably one of the ones that really stood out to me, like, when they initially unveiled this whole thing of the Harbingers at Signora's funeral. Just that interesting design of hers where it's like her eyes are always covered. You don't really know much about her and all she does is sing her lullaby.
But in the end, this is a journey that only I can make. And the answer at the end of it is mine alone to seek.
Well, we kind of already know what happens there.
And who knows? Whatever that answer turns out to be, perhaps it will be something beautiful.
Well, we'll just have to come visit you then, with Molos.
All right. We could hold that art exhibition on the moon, perhaps.
Yeah, great idea. It's a promise.
I hope so. I truly do.
Okay, that's another one.
What is there up on the moon?
A spaceship. Alright, well, I guess that was all of the Moonlight Silvers.
This realm is... If you ever...
Alright, now let me see here. Oh, Yehoda's there. Alright, I have Escoffier in the kitchen. I have the crazy lady standing over here. And, okay, I have you here.
Hello.
Hello.
This is your garden, so it is my turn to greet you first.
There's really not much plants here in the garden, in this garden though, I'm sorry. There's just that. Are you settling in okay?
Not really.
No? Oh, is it too noisy here?
No, that's not the issue.
Did I do something?
It's just... You've been my guest so often up till now. Now that I am suddenly the guest, I find myself unused to it.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
What should I do? Chat with you, or perhaps play games together?
Just think of this place as your home. Until I'm forced to kick you out. Just do what you feel like doing.
Really? In that case, can I stroll about, singing as I do?
Yes, in fact, I would love to hear you sing again. Of course you can.
Can I take a nap anywhere I choose, should I wish to rest?
Holler if you need a pillow. If you want to sleep on top of the bar there, go ahead. Or if you want to sleep on top of this table, or... Well, there's only one bed in this whole... No, technically there's two beds. The one for the cats and then the one that's mine. Otherwise...
And... would it be alright to pick some of the plants you've planted? You know, as you sometimes do with Moonfall Silver at Silver Moon Hall.
I had this spoiled for me, but yes, she is aware if you're stealing the Moonfall Silvers from her place. Like how I was literally doing that in front of her before I got here. So you knew the whole time. So you've been holding a grudge.
Only a jest. So long as they will help you on your journey, I would never object.
Okay, because I needed a lot of those for Lauma. And I think I need some for you too. Or... actually, do I?
You've created a very pleasant environment here. I'm already satisfied to just enjoy it in peace. I wonder... should I try decorating Silver Moon Hall as well?
I wonder what that would look like. Okay, just because I'm curious now. Okay,
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
there we go. Actually, no, I did not need those for her whatsoever. And I don't have one of these, so I cannot do anything.
Hello. This is your garden. Not really. No, it's just... what should I do? Chat with you? Really? And that... can I take a nap anywhere I choose? Should I... and... would it be alright to pick some of the plants you've planted? Only a jest.
You've created a very pleasant environment here. I wonder...
Okay, so same conversation either way.
Hello. This is your garden.
Well, let's say good morning to her.
Good morning. May you find success in your journey today.
Aw, thank you.
Though the moon has now hidden, this blessing will stay with you on my behalf. Hello. This is your garden.
Okay, would you like to chat?
Sure. I might need you to start us off, though. I don't usually chat with others.
Yeah, I feel that.
Even when I was with the Fatui, I mostly sat in a corner during meetings and refrained from participating in debates.
Yeah, from what I understand, yeah, you just sat there saying absolutely nothing and, like, just making Child and Scaramouche question, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Are you planning something?
Most of the topics were boring anyway. Someone wants this or to fight for that, and nobody would give an inch.
Jesse, this is boring! Guess she just started off the conversation just fine. I mean, I guess we can make this a conversation, but maybe she wants to talk about something else.
More vexing was how they would sometimes seek out my opinion. My eyes were always closed, and so they assumed that I was listening in silence. In truth, most of the time I was either sleeping or simply not thinking about anything at all.
So yeah, pretty much all the stuff that Child and Scaramouche were thinking about her. Yeah. Which is why apparently a lot of people were disappointed that she wasn't like this secret, unhinged Hannibal Lecter type of insane maniac character who was going to be out for blood and whatever. Like, I mean, okay, I get where you might have gotten that impression of her, but I'm totally fine with the Columbina we got. And, like, frankly, I don't even know how they might have actually made a character like that work out.
But responding was not an issue. At times like those, I would pick one of the questioners and indicate that they were right. That always did the trick.
Apparently, you would also give random answers that sometimes had nothing to do with the question in being asked.
If Regrator or the Rooster were arguing, I'd side with the latter. And if the Doctor and Arlecchino were locked in a debate, I'd pick Arlecchino. The Captain was always in the right, and while Sandrone could be quite stubborn, she was generally right as well.
She was always very grumpy.
And if the Captain and Sandrone were to ask me at the same time? That was quite rare. And were it to actually happen, I'd say that both sides had a point. They're both very independent-minded. My opinions would not alter their judgment.
Fair point, especially, like, yeah, Sandrone would probably just continue doing whatever. In fact, I imagine she'd probably be like, like you know anything. Well, I know better, so I'm going to keep doing it this way. And then she would order Polonia to do something. Probably.
What did you want to talk to me about again?
Bungee jumping. Oh, don't worry. We're doing great. You're an excellent storyteller, too.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. In truth, I prefer speaking with Kuhenki rather than humans.
I mean, I do know a lot of people who find comfort in speaking to their pets and animals rather than other humans, so...
Their thinking is pure and simple, and they do not hide their thoughts.
Kind of like animals. animals are very pure and simple as well, and they should give you their true intentions, like, up front.
Let's play. Tell me a story. I want to sleep. There's something nice over there. Seen through their eyes, the world is simple and beautiful. Hello. This is your garden, so it... Sure. I might need you to start us off, though. Even when I was with the Fatui, most of the topics were boring anyway. More vexing was how they would... My eyes were always closed, and so... But responding was not an issue. If Regrator or the Rooster were arguing, I'd side. The captain was always in the right, and if the captain and Centrone were to ask me... They're both very independent-minded. What did you want to talk to me about again?
Sorry for that almost sneeze I did there. Okay, well, anyway.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. In truth, I prefer speaking with Kuhenki rather than humans.
Okay, looks like it's just the same no matter what you pick.
Their thinking is pure and simple. Let's play, seen through their eyes. Hello, this is your garden.
Good night.
Good night. I'll do my best not to sing while you are asleep.
No, it's okay. Like, I'll probably sleep better if you start singing. Please. I want to hear you sing. I would do anything to keep hearing you sing. Who do I have in here again? Oh, Lisa. We were just talking about you like an hour ago. Oh, okay, yeah, we have Beto in here. Horse, meet deer. That dog just appeared out of nowhere. Okay, well... For the most part, I think I accomplished what I set out to do for this time around. And yeah, considering it's almost 3 my time, I would say it's definitely not worth trying to start another character story, although... It's like, yeah, how many do I have again? Okay, so we have Clorange, Risley, Lenny, Yoimiya's second one, Baiju. Okay, wow. I'm almost done with these, and then on a technicality, we would just have Chaska and Kenichi's story, and then I would finally be caught up with all of these. Okay. Now these, on the other hand... yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna handle these. Well, since I don't have much else to use these keys on, I will unlock that. But I will not begin! And then I guess I will unlock... Insufficient... Oh, because... There we go. I was like, oop, what are you talking about, insufficient story keys? I thought I had 8. And it's like, oh, right.
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view, Still, the moon shines its light upon you.
Wait, what? Oh my... Can you actually...
With the deep blue sea beneath you and my lucky sharky surfboard leading the way, are you ready to crank up the speed? Take it.
Okay, so... This is interesting. So we don't get to experience the event again. We can just go through the dialogue and imagine everything in our heads. I guess that's better than nothing, but I mean... Why can't you just rerun the events? Or, like Monster Lord put it, like, you can make them permanent events. Part of the story. This is still kind of weird, though. It's like... Yeah, we're not going to give you the option to experience the events. No, no. We're going to give you the dialogue options, but we're not going to let you, you know, actually see what the hell's going on.
If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain.
Yeah, I'm just here like... Well, I mean, I guess... On the flip side, like, if you miss any dialogue, maybe this is also an option? Ah, yes, when we were this close to getting our free tea.
They mean that if we buy 21 boxes of Songlot tea, we should get a 100% discount!
100% discount? You mean we'll get them for free? Oh, there was a pattern to the discounts. Is that right?
The pattern we speak of is math.
Okay, yep. It's like, you can stop now.
Its light upon you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, if I want to remember little things like that, I guess that's also a good option, but, I mean, yeah, like, I would honestly probably have enjoyed it more if I got the cutscene to go with it. Well, like I said, I guess it's better than nothing, but still kind of a weird thing for them to give us. And it's only for, I guess, 2 of the most major events so far, that being the summer and the Lantern Rite. Although, now that I think about it, this would have been a good option to do for the Lantern Rite from 2025. You know, the one that was about Hu Tao, where 80% of the voice cast was muted. At least that'd be a good excuse to be able to hear their voices that we were deprived of. You know, assuming that they go back and do all that, which I don't know if they're going to. Alright, well then, I guess that'll probably be it for me, otherwise I'm going to be ranting about MiHoYo and how they just do not seem to like the idea of rerunning events. Since it's already going to be like 3 a.m. my time, and yep, it actually just hit 3, so I guess next time, unless they throw us another stupid event that I feel forced to do. Oh wait. Oh right. I don't do those anymore. Anyway, I guess next time, assuming that they don't do that, maybe I'll see if I can try to get through the story quest for Chaska, Kanich, or somebody. Anyway, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Later, folks.